kick to Lagos.
Adekunle Adegboyega being hauled down justly by James Jacob, who plays for Bakassi FC, and as a result, Lagos is going to take a free kick. Amongst the players there are George Johnson, who bent a beautiful corner against Rivers against the Kwara State in the semi-finals.
Lagos, and that one just curled above everybody, taken by Chukso Kapo for Lagos. It's the men's football final of the National Sports Festival of Nigeria. Earlier on we saw the women's final in which Lagos won, beating Akwa Ibom by 4 goals to nothing. But here is Lagos taking on neighboring state to Akwa Ibom, Cross River State, and they stay goalless after 27 minutes of action. Akwa Ibom on the move through Ibe. Nam cut shot Zakbara for Lagos. Good dribbling run by the Lagos man. Adegboyega finds his man Okafor. Okafor looking for Jimo, looking for Nosiru, but Nosiru was properly checked by Captain Terry Etim of Cross River State.
Well, Captain, fantastic there. Terry Etim playing like the stopper that he is, expertly there, blocking the very little Kabiru Nosiru of Lagos State and shielding goalkeeper Agbo Ekondo from any danger. No wonder we've got 28 minutes of this match and no goal, because the two sides are pretty tactical. No wonder Lagos State coaches are planning amongst themselves, discussing on plans how to break this very effective and efficient fence as put up by the Cross River team.
They need to do something extra in order to do that, because they've been a better side in terms of offensive play, but Akwa Ibom have just depended on occasional breaks. Cross River State the occasional breaks. Wondering if I'm still doing the first female match, and that's why Akwa Ibom keeps coming into one's mouth. But here it is a Cross River State. Akwa Ibom was a state created out of Cross River.
Yeah, but Ralph must have many beautiful emotions as regards Akwa Ibom, because he's mentioned them countless times today. Well, by now, we also have been so used to that it's actually Cross River State that are taking on Lagos State in the finals of this 18th National Sport Festival.
Well, I apologize. It's Cross River State. Being taken apart at the moment here by Lagos captain Johnson. And of course, Deboyega right now in just number 2. Lifts it for Nosiru. Nosiru tells the dummy. Beautiful leg work by Nosiru. Johnson for Lagos. Crossfield pass. Grounder. Finds the man in just number 5. Solomon. Whose left-footed effort couldn't go the right way. Sent him on a message, but that message was not properly delivered. Ekondo, goalkeeper of Cross River. Lagos again through Adegboyega. Gives the ball away to the Cross River State. Ibenam Terry. Solomon clears for Lagos State. Also been a very good defender and captain of his side. Ayoleke Solomon. Terry gives the ball to his goalkeeper. Was very stylish that time, leaping dangerously.
Innocent Gabriel there. Innocent Gabriel went out for a jump. Unfortunately, he came out worse in that jump against Adekunle Adegboyega. But it was really a fair challenge, and referee Shoaibu Abdullahi saw to that and made sure the game did continue. Once there wasn't any serious injury, Lagos therefore have a train, because the opposing team, Cross River, did play the ball out for fair play.
Brosa for Lagos, sending the ball to the far side. Referee did say the ball went out and thrown to Cross River State. Shakbara. Otuke. Nasiru. Otuke was trying to raise the ball very well by the time he kicked that. A little deflection. Took a shot off target. And it's going to be a corner kick to Lagos State.
Little Kabiru Nasiru, they're creating an opening for Jacob Otuke. Otuke strikes me as an attacker who likes to do things the difficult way. There are easy ways for him to have scored the ball, but he likes doing the spectacular. Well, let's see if one of those would also have to be a goal for him here today. So far, he's picked up 2 very good chances to have put his side ahead.
Lagos, a loose ball for them. Shakbara over the bar.
Adewale Shakbara then was given the ball. He took his time to kill the ball dead, wanted to gain his balance. Unfortunately, the technique there was pretty poor, and he put out the ball way above the Cross River goal. Therefore, no moment of tension for goalkeeper Okon in goal. He plays for Okon United in Calabar there.
Lots of Cocoa also comes out of Cross River State. A little wonder that football club is named the Cocoa United. In case you didn't see the starting 11 for Lagos State earlier on, you have it being scrolled right now on your World of Champions. Every other time you have an airplane flying over our heads wanting to land or taking off because the Agege Stadium is just very close to the Murtala Mohammed Airport. One of the major gateways of Nigeria. Shakbara finds his man at the far side. Solomon Ayoleke. For the umpteenth time, the ball at the far side always going out before the Lagos player could get his leg to it, and it's a throw into Akwa Ibom State to Cross River State, already taken. Cross River on the move. Men in blue making a move, and of course a good defensive work by the Lagos. And that's a cycle kick. Terry gets the ball away. Very dangerous play that time. From that Akwa Ibom player, Cross River player Innocent Gabriel.
Innocent Gabriel was involved with Shola Brosa in an encounter in which didn't work. But as such as Ufo, they're taking 3 players to the dry cleaners on his way, beating them in his wake and pull the ball out. But the captain of Lagos State in defense, Ayoleke, cleverly swapped that ball out, and that was the occasion in which Brosa came out once. And for that, he's been taken care of by medics at the moment.
So it wasn't, it was actually Ufot himself that had his elbow to Brosa's face. Assistant coach of Lagos, there for you. Very good player in his days for Julius Berger. That's one of the airplanes trying to land at the Murtala Mohammed Airport.
What a crucial moment it is, and respect the players, take a breather in this case. Most of them taking water, humidity has been pretty high. The players are therefore using this opportunity to catch a word or two, and coaches are issuing out instructions. The little ones are not left out of all the joy. This should be on record, so that it will be said that when indeed Lagos hosted the National Sport Festival, they took part. Rob, I could say the same for myself. Many years back when Kaduna State hosted this nation in 1977, I was one of the little lads that were at the Ahmadu Bello Stadium in Kaduna to catch a glimpse of some athletes that year.
Good for you, Mike. Johnson to Solomon. Lagos on the move, trying to build from behind. Omolola. Solomon. Johnson has Adegboyega very close to him. The Akwa Ibom player struggling very hard and takes the ball off him. Jacob. Lagos clears. Ball did across the line into Torch for thrown into Akwa Ibom State. Corner kick to cross State, and it's Peter Akiba to take it. He takes it, and then swinger and goalkeeper fumbles it the first time, but the second time he makes amends for it. Clutches it very well. Johnson for Lagos. Lifts it for Adegboyega. Adegboyega finds Brosa. Brosa locates Sakbara. Sakbara finds the man at the far side. Across expected. And of course, timely clearance from the Akwa Ibom defender James Jacob. James Jacob was a substitute in the semi-final game. But he's a starter here today in this final. Nasiru beat into it. And it's goal kick to Cross River State.
While it's 38 minutes into the encounter, you are just joining us. It's the final of the 18th National Sport Festival. The male event, I beg your pardon. Lagos taking on Cross River State. It's scored 0-0. But earlier today, the third place match did take place. It witnessed Delta State taking on Kwara State. And after 90 minutes, it was Delta State 2 and Kwara State 1. It therefore means that Delta has won, or Delta did win the bronze medal on that occasion. But who wins the gold? That is left to be seen.
Who wins the gold between Lagos and Cross River State? It's still deadlocked, a goalless situation. And Lagos on the move. They try to fashion out the way. Adegboyega with the ball. Running on the near side here is Johnson. Adegboyega with the ball still. In the 18th. Johnson squares the ball. Header takes it out for Akwa Ibom. It's still Lagos. Shagbara! Just over the top. As the Lagos are beginning to pile up pressure on Cross River State.
And Dewale Shagbara was fed there. He tried to bring the ball down. A beautiful pass it was. He told the ball, but see this, he told that ball way over goal, and goalkeeper Okon was not really trouble, but that was another chance. Lagos was going to free time with too many chances, and in a final like this, that's an offense that they shouldn't commit.
It's a free kick to Lagos State. Captain of the side sets it to Nasiru. Diminutive Nasiru. Brosa. Shakbara. Brosa. Player of Bolo Wonton FC of Lagos. Solomon. Captain of Lagos. Good turnaround from Brosa. Brosa gets a return. On the near side here is Johnson. He ignores him, goes for the man in the middle. Otuke. Otuke's pass, searching for Okafor, was cut short. Attack or the attack right now. The men in blue piling up the pressure, but Lagos are tidying up things very well. in the 18. Otuke gets Nosiru. Nosiru decides to dribble instead of making a pass. But Degboyega was waiting for him on the near side here. That's not the way to play football, playing blindly. Shakbara to Ismail at the far side. Good interception for Akwa Ibom, or rather for Cross River State. It is Onya. A cross comes in for Cross River, but headed out. Ibe. Cross River making a good move and catch out there. Referee says play on. Oh, that should have been a free kick.
Well, the referee said that Charles Ufo there on the screen play acted. He, for me, as one of the best players in this game, he has that uncanny ability to take defenders on and leave them in his wake. He was deliberately infringed, therefore, and really deserves to have been given a free kick on that occasion. But Abdullahi Shabu felt play should continue.
And it's Gabriel as play continues for Cross River. And that's a player you don't know whether it's jersey number 7 or jersey number 2. Originally number 2 on the jersey, but with a marker, this right number 7.
Well, that's number 7. It has become Peter Akiba. He's an unattached player. Remember, his twin brother happens to be the Paul I'm talking about, who did not get to start this game today. But all in all, a proud set of twins that have been taken to this competition by skipper, by captain there. I'm talking about Coach Ondelipo Paul.
Well, that's a very funny sight to behold, the jersey number of Peter. We have 2 numbers on the jersey. We don't know which one to take.
Well, we might decide to call him, number 7, so to say.
All right, we'll give Peter number 7, even though the jersey also has a number 2.
Or perhaps, Ralph, he's playing 2 roles. He could play number 7 as well as number 2, but in this occasion, he is the left winger.
That's very sad for football at this level. Adegboyega for Lagos gets a return and a moving for it. A timely check by the Akwa Ibom player, Ibe Nam. Peter Kiba, goalkeeper of Lagos, Lucky Jimo, clears that ball. That's the powerful header from a Cross River captain. Sends the ball back into Lagos half. It's Cross River. And Cross River loses possession of that ball. Gabriel of Cross River fighting very hard. The Terry team sets the ball forward. The referee whistle had gone. Nosiru for Lagos. Brosa. Nosiru going. Nosiru brought down. The referee says not a penalty, but a corner kick.
Well, Nosiru there, believing he was touched, but then expertly that ball was taken away from his leg by Innocent Gabriel there, and as a result, it's going to be a corner kick in the very last minute. Meanwhile, assistant referee, reserve referee, talking about Aminu Mamaga, has shown his flag, and we're going to witness 2 minutes of added time in this first half, with score still at 0-0.
Can Adegboyega keep it in? He does keep it in. Johnson crosses in, and a header. It's Lagos goal. After several attempts to get the opener, Jacob Otuke has given Lagos the lead here. It was a misunderstanding in the 18-yard box of Cross River State. And of course, Otuke rose higher to knock that ball in for the first goal of the match in favor of Lagos.
What a strict pull-out that was. But then goalkeeper Okon fumbled with that. Jacob, for the 18th time, who's been missing chances, this time did not filter. He was quickest to react in that and probably nodded that ball. Superb technique. He leaped very high, but I'm not too surprised. He's a top player. He's therefore giving his side a long goal lead in the very last minute of added time.
And of course, the bench celebrated that one in a great style. Lagos leads here through the goal by Otuke. It's Lagos 1 and Cross River State 0. And so Lagos might be on course for double gold medal to sweep all the gold medals at stake in the football event of this festival.
Yeah, Adeshola's goal there in the last minute of added time. No surprise, might just achieve that aim for them. But they've really prepared for this. For the past 13 months, the Lagos male and female teams have been training at most times at the legacy pitch of the National Stadium, trying to get their act right. And most of these lads played in the junior league, as in J League as it's called here in Lagos. A few of them were rewarded by going to Gauteng as winners. I remember Victor Beba as one of the officials of the Nat Adewale boys who were taking Nancy the boys and who were taken to Gauteng apart from Portugal for other things. But coach Paul Undoluko is thinking hard. He has to carve a way so as to bring his team back into this game. Our fans just cannot have enough of the action here at the Agege Stadium.
And it's Otuke Jacobs, the third goal of this competition. And play momentarily suspended, and we'll just resume with a free kick for Akwa Ibom State. And it's a good chance for Akwa Ibom to pull level, and it comes just scrapping over the top.
In the frigate up there, trying to bring his team level. But then his free kick was way wayward and went out of play.
And the referee's whistle goes for the end of the first 45 minutes of this final of the men's football event of the National Sports Festival of Nigeria here at the Agege Stadium. It's been a good first half, good first 45 minutes. The two teams have played very well. Lagos have been the better team. The coaches will be happy with the slim scoreline they are taken into the locker room. That is the man that whose goal separates these two teams. And of course, that man, I should say, is a number 9 shirted player. His name, Otuke Jacob. He tried so many times to put his side in the lead, and finally, with that good header, he gave them the lead. And Lagos will be going into the locker room with a 1-goal lead. Welcome back to the Agege Stadium, where Lagos were the better side in the first half through the goal scored by Otuke Jacob in the 45th minute, and that separated Lagos from Cross River State. Lagos leads 1-0 into the second half of this men's football final of the National Sports Festival here at the Agege Stadium. So many football dignitaries are here at the Agege Stadium, unbelievably so. And you can imagine the number of dignitaries that have thronged this pitch in order to see this men's football final, as well as the fans. They've come in different shades and colors to see this grand finale of the football final. Lagos State against Cross River State. And it tells you, like the FF chairman did say, that Nigeria is abound with lots of talent in different localities. And of course, more of the airplanes making landing or taking off at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, as well as the local airport. Both of them very close to us here, where we are just flying over our heads.
Pretty true, Rafa. It's therefore expected that from minute to minute, of course, the aeroplanes will be hovering ahead of us. But having said all of that, the NFF chairman, Alhaji Aminu Megere, did say lots of talent in this country. That came to mind, especially at halftime, when the players were jogging out of the field, and I saw many of their friends who were not opportune to be member of the Lagos team, shaking their hands, whispering a word or into their ears, because they could have been the ones on the pitch. Unfortunately, only 22 players can be registered for the side in this competition.
Interestingly so, and everything is getting set for the start of the second half. Lagos are just 45 minutes away from making it a double gold haul in this National Sports Festival that they are hosting. If they don't get to win the overall medals on the overall medals table, they will be very glad that they have won 2 gold medals from the football event.
Very true, they will have won their own tournament. When I say their own tournament, the football tournament will have been their own games, and not the games as a whole that Delta are runaway winners of.
Lagos and Cross River, with Lagos leading by 1-0 into the second half, which is already underway. Adegboyega of Lagos with the ball, locating Brosa, the Bolowo Town player. Lagos with a goal kick. Cross River Rider with a goal kick here.
Yeah, I'm becoming a lot glad that Araf is going to get Cross River now. Against a few minutes ago, when it was always Akwa Ibom when it was supposed to be Cross River. But then one could understand this as Akwa Ibom were also a team that got all the way to the semi-finals of this football tournament in this sports festival.
Yes, it's Cross River, and that's the state that whose capital Calabar has that hosted all the matches of Nigeria's World Cup as well as the Nations Cup qualifiers. I give Nigeria the good luck to qualify for the Nations Cup.
Very true. Nations Cup notwithstanding, the Golden Eagles, I need to call the under-17 team that had a wonderful time in the city of Calabar qualifying for that tournament. And Ufot, one of the lads that perhaps might be in that team for me, because I've seen wonderful flashes from him. I'm talking about Charles Ufot, in jersey number 5 for Cross River team.
Yes, Cross River with a chance to equalize, but not at all. The defense of Lagos was very much alert to its responsibilities. Lagos trying to make amends as they go attacking. Lagos, Akwa Ibom struggling very hard to pull back that strong attacker, Otuke, from making it goal number 2. A good defensive work put up by Akwa Ibom anyway.
Very true. Skipper, of course, Terry hit him there. He muzzled Otuke Jacob out of the way, sort of shielding him away from that ball, because Otuke Jacob was trying to cross that ball for his co-player to jab into the net. Unfortunately, the lads from Cross River were alive, so their responsibilities there.
Very much so. Throwing. Throwing to Akwa Ibom, Cross River State, beg your pardon. Quickly taken. Epion. Good fought. The boot of Lagos, Shakbara catching that player of Cross River State, Epion. Let's take a look at how that happened again.
Ndifreke Epion came out worse on that occasion when there was an altercation between him and Shakbara. He came out worse, and as a result, the medics have been called onto the pitch to attend to his knee there, and some of it also passed through his shin, and of course, some of his lap. That is football, of course, the contact sport. So things like this should be somewhat expected.
So the medics will just take care of that scratch from the boot of that Lagos player, Shakbara, that caught Ndifreke Epion that time. Throwing to Akwa Ibom, Ibe, Nam. Ibe. Another throwing to Akwa Ibom State from the same spot. Lagos State is hosting the National Sports Festival. The next edition will be hosted by Cross River State, Calabar. And don't forget that Calabar will be hosting the usual Calabar Festival come December.
Of course, Rav, it's on right now actually, and I'm not surprised the State Governor, His Excellency, is on leave already to get set for the festival fully. But we know it climaxes in the last 1 week of this year. So Calabar will be the place to be the last 1 week of 2012.
The gold medal from here will add to that celebration. They can equalize and of course beat Lagos in this final of the men's gold medal match at the National Sports Festival of Nigeria. There's been no clear-cut domination in this second half so far. Okafor of Lagos finds his man, Fatola, to Brosa. A header from Akwa Ibom's man. Lagos through Omolola.
For us, you're talking of no clear-cut domination at the beginning of the second half. I'm not too surprised. This is the final. I quite well know that Lagos might just do well to win this. But I believe they passed through the eye of the needle in the semi-finals, where they managed to get the better of Kwara State, after some penalty shootouts, 3-2. It was a very titanic clash. Both sides would have won. And in my opinion, anybody that won that encounter would just go on to win, the gold medal in this competition. And so far, that's proven to be true.
We'll see how through it will be eventually. As Akwa Ibom come attacking, the goalkeeper of Lagos, Lucky Jimo. That's a good handling of the ball. Shagbara for Lagos. Cross reverse the Apion.
The tussle between Indifreke and Adewale Shagbara has resulted in a lot of referrals from referee Abdullahi Shaibu in this game so far. And on most occasions, the person that has been worse off for it has been Indifreke Apion, who has so far been the right fullback of Cross River State. So far, 10 free kicks against them and 9 for Lagos. Kind of close, so to say.
Talking about fouls. Terry him.